let me take you to a great hidden gem in Florida called Dunedin, Florida. It is the cutest little town nestled in between Clearwater, Florida and Tarpon Springs, Florida. Now the red spot is where we stayed at the Hampton Inn. And the town itself, it's very small, but it really caters to people who ride bikes or walkers. They have great trails throughout the entire town. And the reason we picked Hampton Inn was because the location was actually perfect, and it's a new building. It's small and it was very clean. Underneath is a parking garage where you can chain up your bike, so it's very safe. And right across the street you can walk across to a really cool place called Frenchie's Outpost, and you can get something really cool to eat, like this yummy pretzel. Now, if you decide to stay at the Hampton Inn, because it is a perfect location in my opinion, you will see that there is a Publix really close, and in that shopping plaza is a really cool bike place where you can rent electric bikes. Now, this was great for me because I was having health issues and I wanted to make sure I could keep up with my friends who brought their own bikes, which you could bring your own bikes also. Then you jump on the Pinellas Trail and you're going to go through some really cool areas, over some water, beautiful views, lots of trees, and you'll see like restaurants and breweries. We'll get to those later on also. And it's just perfect. And then if you're also at the Hampton Inn, you can go the other way and go over the causeway. The one thing I don't like about the causeway is they do make you walk your bikes, which kind of stinks. But once you get over it, you can go straight to Honeymoon State Park, the Honeymoon Island, and it's a beautiful beach. Now, also in Dunedin is a place called Fenway. It's an older hotel, and on top is a rooftop bar where they do a really cool countdown whenever the sun goes down.
We'd like to thank everybody for joining us for another beautiful sunset here at the High Five Rooftop Bar! As many of you know, we like to do a celebratory countdown through the end of this day and the start of this night. With that being said, can everybody on the bar? I'll do the drum roll for the sun says on the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So do yourself a favor, if you do nothing else, make sure you check out the sunset from the rooftop bar because it is amazing. Now, this is me going on my bike ride, and we are going through the trails. This is what the trails look like. They're very wide. I think they said it used to be like a railroad that they covered up, so it's as wide as a road that you would ride a car on, except for there's no cars. There's a little walk path on the other side, and you'll see some houses, some parks. And eventually you will get to really cute restaurants and shopping areas. And these are great places for you to stop and get a drink after a long ride. There's plenty of bars there that you could do a bar hop if you wanted to. They have lots of places that you can chain up your bike. Another place, this was a great place for some sake. And then there is a really cool place at the end that has a marina. Alright, this is where we've already gone over the causeway and we paid the $1 to get to the national park. And this is what the park looks like. It's a beautiful beach and they have a lot of bike paths even through out there. And then on the way back is a really cute little bar that you can grab a drink on your way back before you go back on the causeway. This was one of my favorite restaurants, Rusty Bellies. The food was delicious. Matter of fact, everywhere we ate, the food was amazing. Here's a friend that my husband decided to try to meet. Not so lucky. This was an amazing dog. There was a guy who was training his dog how to pretend like he was dead before he'd get a treat, and he put a treat on his nose, and he has to wait until he tells him before he can grab it. He was so cute. Back to the bird. This is at the marina. It was very windy. My friend, he, it was windy and it was kind of hard to stand up. It was not the drinks, I promise. King of the world! So that was our trip to Dunedin. I hope sometime you get to go and visit. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below so that you can see what next adventure we go on.